What's up, privates? Sergeant Keena here. So it's been a while, but have you heard about Cispa's coming back, or if you whatever other way you want to pronounce it? CISPA. Cispa is with Central Intelligence Sharing and Privacy Act. It is the Congress and all those other government organizations. I can't go into specifics of something I don't really know about. I could be talking out my ass if I try and name a specific thing, but I know it's Congress and NSA trying to push it. I believe it is NSA's director Keith Alexander is trying to push out the CISPA again, trying to get back out there so we can have more easy access to prevent us from accessing certain things. Like not allowing to, certain things like like private sharing and privacy and like piracy and stuff like that. Which is what it's supposed to be like, but it is actually more in to allow companies to access your private information, to allow NSA to be able to access more private information more securely without it breaking any illegal laws if this were to pass. Now, back in spring, I believe is when this first came back up. It came out in the news, it was everywhere, it was on the internet, it was everywhere, and it got shut down by pretty much every internet goer that were to come out and see this. They'd be like even me, myself, I'm like, what in the hell is this? Like, no. You don't come onto the internet and start saying, hey, all this information that you have private? Well, I'm about to start accessing that and use it against you just in case you do something bad. I have all this evidence against you that's supposed to be private information. Do you want this here? No, I don't. I don't want this here. I don't know anyone who would want CISPA to actually go passing, besides other than Congress and big giant corporations that are like, hey, give me that information. I totally need that. Now, a lot of people still might be like, okay, what is it? It's like gonna give us them more information. It's not really gonna do that much. Well, there's a lot of things you can do. I'm on cispasback.org. I will be linking all the descriptions. They have a petition you can sign in here. I have another petition that someone else has made that I've got off of Reddit from the big areas of advice animals, and one of the big things someone made a petition on there as well, so I'll be linking that. They're going to say, what is wrong with CISPA? This is actually taking this directly from the site. This isn't my own words, but I have done some research, and these are the small explits, and you can go and click to read more to find out more about it. One of the major things is the director of the NSA is the one who's trying to put out this information, who wants to see more data, so legally, to look at our stuff, which is supposed to be private. It lets the government spy on you without having a warrant. Obviously that's already happening with NSA, but it's probably going to extend the amount of control that they have over us and the amount of things that they can do legally that technically violates our rights, but since it was passed through Congress and House of Representatives and not vetoed and gone through the judicial branch and all of that stuff, it is technically legal. It makes you so you can't even find out about after the fact. So say they do find something that you're not supposed to do that is illegal, and it's high defense that they're going to go after you for. You might not even know. You could have done something very minuscule, maybe they took it the wrong way, and you're not going to know. You can't find out what they're spying on you. Like if you just wanted to go up there and say like, yo, what have you found about me? They're like, don't need to tell you. It also makes so companies can't be sued when they do illegal things with your data. So like I said earlier, is the companies are going to be able to access more of your stuff, especially big corporations, like things that you don't want to really do, but like big corporations like Google, I'm sure already has a lot with Google Plus, because it's as well as YouTube and Facebook. I'm sure they can dive a bit deeper into more of the things that they can take, which is not a thing that you want to be happening around with your stuff. Maybe they can access other websites you are visiting while you're on those websites, which I know is that some people agree to terms of service when they use certain websites, which is not something you should do. You should read the terms of service. It allows corporations to cyber attack each other and individuals outside of the law. Now, I don't really get this one. It allows people to attack others through outside the law. Well, I wouldn't say it's really outside of the law, because if this CISPA were to be passed, it wouldn't be outside of the law. It would be the law because it would have gone through all of the branches and been approved, and if maybe made constitutional, and then it wouldn't be outside the law. So it would allow things that currently right now are illegal to become legal for companies and to do to other companies or other people in their companies. It makes private policy on the web a moot point and violates the Fourth Amendment. Now, if I remember off the top of my head, I'm not very knowledgeable in my amendments. The Fourth Amendment, I'm sure, is something that has to do with what is it? I'm assuming that's freedom of speech. What is that? I can't remember at all. Fourth Amendment is assure the people houses effect. Oh, okay, so that's like the privacy Fourth Amendment. So it basically is allowing them to violate your privacy. I thought it was freedom of speech. I'm not knowledgeable in all my amendments, even though it should be from USA. I'm definitely above a lot of people who don't know these things, but that's what I'm here to you to inform you of the things that are happening. So what should you do about this? Well, there's a lot of things you can do about this. You can call your representatives. I believe you have to be over 18. I'm not sure about that. Tell your parents about it if you're not over 18, and you can have them call the representatives, because to a representative, one person calling is about 1,000 people, or 2,000 people to them, because not a lot of people actually call in. So when they think one person calls in, they're actually thinking it's a voice of many people, which oftentimes that it is a voice of many people. So yeah, you can talk to the House of Representatives, give them a call and say, give your opinion on it, say that you don't like it, whatever else. Don't call them and be like, "F you guys, screw this crappy amendment, can't be having companies getting my private information." You gotta be more, I want to say, more articulate than that, more meaningful conversations. You can't just call them, yell at them. That's not going to do anything. But there's also many petitions you can sign. I'm going to have 2 petitions in the description. Maybe I will have them in annotations right now, and you can click on those. And also, I believe you have to be of legal age to do this, which would be 18. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't read anything that had to be specifically that way, but you can do that as well and click that, and that will. I believe these petitions are sent to wherever high area they're supposed to be sent to. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We don't want Cispa to stick around. I don't want it to stick around. I'm sure you don't want it to stick around, because NSA is enough. Didn't want it there in the first place. And I don't want them to get any more access to other stuff. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.